Ball is life.
Yeah, true. Okay, so quick summary of what we had last time. One, hopefully everybody leveled up. We're all at level 5 now. I know Porkins was in there earlier as I scared the shit out of him by playing a bunch of music.
I assume that's what it was, but that's fucking hilarious.
I had my volume turned way the fuck up because I was listening to something that was pretty quiet, so that I still had it going. It was like, oh god,
Because I was playing all the Persona music too, so it was really funny.
Yeah.
Just, bum, 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 and then just like random shit. Oh my goodness. All right, cool.
Gotta make sure that
So-
I leveled up.
Quick summary of last time was the journey through Undersigil. So, started off by finding the rat who had eaten the cake again, and learned to stay away from the smell of strawberry. You fought some Razorvine blights, where two Dabus, who are the basically messengers of the Lady of Pain, or the Lady of Blades, fought those, exterminated them, and then moved on. Journeyed through the Undersigil areas, seeing the Drowned Nations, seeing Nowhere, learning of some of the dead factions that have fled down here. One of them being the Cakers, which believe that the entire world or entire multiverse is a multi-layered cake. And encountered some other interesting things, like a night hag fishing for grubs underneath a infernal fast food joint. Seeing a massive jewel-grilled Sogwin riding a multi-legged shark, assaulting a camp of vagrants, which you had to keep Glow from running off and trying to intervene with. You also had to try to keep Glow from running off and buying food at the infernal drive-in. Or at the infernal
If you
diner.
had let her do that, the next thing coming up wouldn't have happened.
And yeah, exactly. She was so hungry that when you eventually found yourselves at a caker dinner party, you sat down and Glow partook in the strawberry cake that was at the center of the table. But I forget what happened and who offended who. But somebody didn't eat the cake, and it ended up that there was
Everybody but Glow.
and a kerfuffle ensued where Eli flashbanged the table, basically, launching everybody back.
Eli shot first.
Yeah, just insane collateral damage all around. But in the end, the Cakers were destroyed, and you were able to escape, but not before Null took their, I guess, field medic expertise in hand and did a crit roll gut punch Heimlich maneuver onto Glow, who puked up the strawberry cake, which in the long run would have killed her. So the party now emerges from Undersigil, basically out of a basement door in an alleyway, back on the surface streets of Sigil, and you find yourselves on the streets of at the ward that the casino is located. But your guide and companion has brought you back out to this would fucking load. Oh, the ladies' ward.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a giant pixelated mess at the moment for me. But there we go.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Look for us.
You've emerged in the ladies' ward, a dark alleyway, and across the street of what seems to be a busy square, you see a gleaming edifice of a building with a gleaming edifice with a large, glowing, enchanted sign on the outside that has your typical Las Vegas casino flashing lights on it. Obviously done up with some really great enchantment slash illumination and why am I blanking on the spell name, illusionary spells done upon it. So this thing is there seems to be coins raining down from the sign onto the sidewalk below, but obviously none of them actually land, and they just kind of disappear as they hit the cobblestones. The lights spin, and the O of Fortune's wheel is a giant spinning like Wheel of Fortune, more or less. And you can see a bunch of strange symbols on it. Your guide, they look both ways out of the alleyway and very quickly kind of push you back. Shh! You gotta be quiet. And they point out into the square in front of Fortune's wheel. And you can see, like, basically you can see the red armor, the red bladed armor of a Harmonium patrol, kind of walking their way across the square. They seem to be not really looking for anybody in particular, but they are, this is basically like their post. It's their beat, as one would say. These cops are on the beat. Pharaoh looks out and just says, "We can make a break for it. It's pretty close. What do you think?" Looking back to the party.
They got jurisdiction to go in. Point at the cops.
Pharaoh smiles, shakes their head. Nope. The Harmonium don't dare enter.
I raise an eyebrow to that one, for sure.
Glow is still carrying Eli.
God damn it.
Long cat.
Grumpy cat with arms outstretched. Yeah.
Gonna make a break for it?
Could set up a distraction as well.
Oh, Pharaoh nods and says, "Ah, that's actually a great idea. One moment." And they, you see them, they have like they touch a ring on their hand, and suddenly their appearance 100% changes. And before you now see a Harmonium guard. Standing like
Impressive.
solid, like 6'5", massive. Now like their shape and everything looks completely different than what they were before. And this large male guard looks down at you all, salutes, and says, "Don't worry, I'll provide the distraction. You just make it. You just make it into Fortune's wheel." And now I can actually show you this. And you look, and the one thing that you notice is that outside of the helmet is like taken off, you can see the same birthmark across their face.
Jospert. Wait. Interesting.
Yeah.
Now I get a sense. Now, the way he says, like, this doesn't feel like illusion magic, does it?
Let's see.
I would know how much taller you can make yourself with disguise self. I'm pretty.
You probably get like at least another foot on it.
Well,
I look at them and I just ask, "Are you one of us?"
They shake their. He shakes his head. No. The name's Jospert. I'm a lieutenant peacekeeper with the Harmonium.
Well, really answer my question, I guess.
They wink at you and hold up their hand kind of in front of your face and point to a ring on their hand.
That's what we saw in press, anyways.
Yeah.
It,
I was just trying to get a
yes.
sense if the item was like switching freely between incarnations or if it was literally just a form. Was what I was trying to ask essentially. But Glow is not smart.
Understood. Jospert Plum, his, buzz-shaven head gleaming in the light of the sigil sun, walks out into the square and walks towards the Harmonium patrol that's out there.
I look over my shoulder back at Glow. Well, put me down. We got some answers to find. Please.
I mean, we just have to go and get into the place, right?
Yes, I would like to do that on my own volition.
But I'm faster than you.
No, you're not.
I cast Longstrider on myself.
To be fair, if you were to cast that on us, we would be even faster than you are. I have no legs.
But then you can't stride.
All right, I'm gonna do like the annoyed cat thing, and I'm gonna bite your hand.
Oh.
Not like hard, but the way a cat does, is like put me down, bite.
If I lift my hand, are you hanging off of it?
No, it's just like a bite and like release. Just trying to get set down.
Fine. I set you down.
I brush myself off. Kind of take my hat off, fluff it, put it back on. All right, let's go. Now keep your head down.
I pick him up.
No, I run. I just run for it.
All right, so Eli bolts out the alleyway and making their way across this square right here. You can kind of see there's like a fountain in the middle of it, and the golden doors of Fortune's Wheel are right there in front of you. You look to your left, and you can see that Jospert, aka Pharaoh, has found the patrol and is engaging with. Eli, I need you to give me a stealth check.
All right.
Or an agility or sorry,
I think my armor gives me advantage on stealth, so I'm gonna
Okay.
do that. And I'm I chose specifically
very nice.
21.
So yeah, you're weaving in and out of the crowd. Like,
Sleight of hand.
is it the same?
I think it's the same. Let me double check.
+7?
It is. They're both +7.
Okay.
Yeah, I just clicked the wrong one.
So yeah, the rest of the party watches as Eli darts into the crowd, weaving between legs and dashing between carts and the touts who are like pulling, or the individuals like pulling some of those large taxis and things like that. The rest of you guys, you're still in the alleyway. Are you heading out?
I would have ran the second Eli did to show that I was faster than him because I cast Longstrider.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy at all? Or are you trying to... Well, are you trying to hide it? Or are you just trying to just book it across
Glow isn't good at stealth. She'd have a better chance just trying to make it.
Okay, give me an athletics check then. Just like you're just pumping the legs. Alright, very nice. Okay, cool. What about Null? What is your plan?
Yeah, I'm going to, if she's drawing
Are you
attention
eating
to
your
herself.
mic?
Yeah,
No.
Chuckles was punching his mic.
Oh.
Or was it Cat?
can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, cat was headbutting
Yep.
microphone and then turned it off. So
Perfect. Okay,
Yep, sounds about
what's
right.
Null doing?
Seeing Glow just full on sprint. Definitely gonna use that, like people looking that way to kind of just hide in the shadows and make my way forward as well.
Alright, give me a stealth check too.
Stealth.
Nice. Yep.
Not an advantage, but
Sneaking your way through. Yeah, it's a 15, 16 is fine. So you're also just kind of more slowly making your way through the crowd, but finding larger taxis or individuals to kind of stay behind, keeping your hood up, making your way through. Mr. Stock, you see your other 3 compatriots dash off. 1 dashes off, 2 slink off. What is your I don't know, speed? What's your mode? I'm putting it in turtle or bunny.
Oh, well, we're very fast. We're viscous, you know. So, we're gonna catch up, go after our friends, just kind of, press onto the ground and glorp off like a little
Slither.
bit of Quicksilver.
nice.
Okay. I don't know what that would be, athletics or acrobatics. I'm gonna call it acrobatics for you because you're trying to slither quickly.
Yeah. Like Mercury, baby.
Holy shit! Not only do you just turn into Quicksilver on the ground, you find the cracks of the cobblestones to just to slime into and just shoot your way across. Okay, so as you are
Pressurize yourself.
well, maybe 3, think. The Glow, give me a perception check as you're just
Oh no.
huffing it.
Sure. Oh wow.
All right, so I need to do a couple of things here. Where is this guy? Okay, so a few things happen. One, you see Jospert talking with the patrol. There's one member of the patrol that looks a little bit more senior than the other two, and there is you see Jospert trying to get their keep their attention, talking to them. Oof, that is a it went to did not go to public, but that was a 3 from Mr. Jospert.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Specifically on a on a persuasion is a charisma check. So
Natural
Glow,
3, but they have a plus 18.
Glow, you
Yes.
watch as you're booking it across. You crane your neck over and you look at that group of Harmonian guards, and one of them, strong, tall-looking woman, almost as tall as you are, saying kind of like muscular features to her face and body, looks in your direction.
I smile and wave at them.
And there's a moment of their eyes meet yours, but then you see Jospert clap them on the shoulder and pull them around, and you are able to just keep going.
Nailed it. I'm so charming.
Yeah, so the party, all 4 of you, make it to the steps of Fortune's Wheel. And as you are approaching the golden doors of the casino, you look over your shoulders and see Jospert. Jospert is disengaging from that party, and there's a brief moment where you see one of the Harmonium guards take out what looks to be a wooden rod that has two little nodules or whatever things on the end of them. It looks like a scroll, like a scroll roll, without a scroll attached to it. And they press their thumb to the end of it, what seemed to be a little button, and then you see a magical illusionary image drops down from the scroll, from the shaft of this thing, and Glow, you see a picture of a blue-skinned tiefling
Oh no.
staring back at the individual, and then the illusionary image glitches and just and changes.
Hey,
Less glitches and more so just it shifts, and then you see a kind of crudely drawn image of a cat with a cowboy hat on. like a what do you call it? Like a crime scene artist. Sketch artist rendering.
Oh.
Yeah, because I think you were the only 2 that were. Oh no, and then it kind of glitches again, and there's just it just says blob on it.
Alright.
And there is a brief moment as you as they kind of look around the square, but you feel a presence behind you as Pharaoh is now standing behind you. They've changed back as they were walking through the crowd, and you see fashionably dressed locals pushing past you, making your way through this gold revolving door. Pharaoh lets out a sigh and says, "Come on, let's go in," and walks forward through the golden revolving door.
So can we get some of those rings, or?
They wink at you as you say that and say and reply, work for my boss long enough and maybe they'll afford you one yourself.
bore any of that. Answers. All right. Following directly.
So, the revolving door opens up, and you find yourselves inside what looks to be kind of like a small welcoming chamber. The Pharaoh turns to you all and says, "Welcome to the Dragon Bar. This is the, introductory parlor for the, for Fortune's Wheel. I will, leave you here. Valak will be able to tell you exactly when you will be able to meet, the boss. If you ever need to find me, you can reach out through Valak here or somebody else. It was a pleasure working with you all." And Pharaoh steps back and, like, basically steps back out the door. So, you find yourselves...
If I look around, do I see a goblin trying to set a bomb and a centaur trying to seduce a casino owner?
Yeah, you see one in a painting on the wall, and it's a depiction of, like, the, I don't know, the whatever the fuck was your crew called? I forget. It was like the fuck up crew or something like that.
I don't remember what we called ourselves. I just remember that it was the least stealthy heist possible.
Oh, absolutely.
was
And we
incredible.
got away with it.
There was some cool stuff with like disguises and whatnot, but then said fuck it, and go loud.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
we failed a couple things, so...
Yeah,
you
I
did.
made a decision for us.
Yeah, here's the thing. Whether or not we succeeded at the stealth part, it was gonna go loud at the end.
Yeah, no matter what. So,
This is tradition.
I was literally playing Ziggs. It wasn't gonna go any other way.
So the tiefling bellhop, named Valak, Valek, gives
Okay,
you a
that
curt
was
little
not-
short bow and says, "A letter from the proprietor," and hands you and has basically a sealed letter in their hand.
Ooh, fancy.
Who does he hand it to?
He's just holding it.
Oh. Who does he perceive as the leader of this
We
He's
will
not
take
handing
it.
it to anybody.
We all slurp up and grab it.
I try to quickly grab it before that to keep it from being ruined.
All right.
What do you mean ruined?
Contested agility, just contested straight agility or dexterity
Turned
checks.
into a slimy letter. I can speak, I swear.
Ooh, 12 to 19.
Oh, boo!
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go.
So the bellhop's hand gets slapped by a sticky appendage from Stock as Glow very quickly grabs the letter from his hand. Stock, you just miss it. Valak.
The letter is taken away, and you just sadly we ripple.
I pull out a different shopping list and then hand it to Stock.
Oh, wonderful! Thank you. We can't read.
Why were you trying? Never mind. Does the clientele here look rich?
They do. Yes. The
But they
clientele
look
in this
distracted.
room, however, is a little bit interesting. This room, it's like you can tell that you can see that this room is not the full size of the casino. You're kind of a little bit suspicious that you can hear muffled sounds from beyond one of the walls, but this seems to be kind of like an antechamber or a waiting room, or maybe just like the low rollers club. You look around, you can see there's a lot of well-to-do, seems like, well dressed, but you can tell by just taking a peek at the tables, Null, that the people who are gambling are not really betting that much. This is kind of like a low stakes area of the casino.
Gotcha. Then my fingers remain stick free for now.
Okay. It is basically, this place is a extravagant reception area, where it seems that this is like a waiting area before going to the casino proper. The letter in Glow's hand, would you like to read it?
I would.
Okay. You open the letter up, and it says, "Honored guests, welcome. I've been expecting you. Don't fret, you are safe here. Our city's so-called peacekeepers hold no sway in my establishment. I've prepared accommodations for each of you upstairs. Valak will show you to your rooms. Rest, relax, and enjoy room service on me. When you're ready for entertainment, a gift awaits you at the casino cage. I'll be down a bit later. See you soon. Your benignant host, Shemeska.
I
Gesundheit?
recite this as I'm reading, and I finish with, "Oh, thank room service. Thank God, I'm starving."
As you finish reading the letters, or the letter, Valak looks up and says, I can lead you to your rooms. You each have a suite.
Fancy.
What? But I'm just kind of shake my head. What's the cost? There's always cost.
Oh, I'm sorry, good sir. There is no cost. The good
Maybe not
lady of the
money,
house. I'm sorry. What was that?
Oh, maybe not in money or cash, but something.
I don't.
Nothing's for free.
I understand your suspicion, but Meshka is treating you all as guests of hers this evening. Please, there is no catches. She just wishes for you to be comfortable. Please, follow me.
May I smoke?
Of course.
All right, I pull out a cigarette, light it up as we're walking.
I start petting the back of Eli's head and say, "They're probably gonna ask us to do some kind of job later."
Yeah. I'm like waving my. I'm trying to stop you from touching. That's my guess. Just let me. God damn it.
Oh,
Not a
So
cat.
soft.
Sir,
really not.
Sir Eli, I do see that you have some rifles on your rifle on you, as well as you. I believe your name is Null. We do offer weapon cleaning services on the house as well. If you would like that, we could send somebody up to your room if that would please you.
I'm fine. Thanks for the offer, though.
I will also pass. I maintain this myself.
If any of you would like weapon cleaning or anything like that, please do not hesitate to ask. It's a service that we offer.
We would like to know if you will be willing to filter us. We've picked up some stuff and we need to get it out.
There's a... You catch the briefest eye twitch from Valak as he looks in your direction, as he hears the question. I will see what we can do. I'm sure we have the capabilities.
Thank you. We've picked up some dead rats.
I can see.
I'm just imagining, like they get up to the bedroom and it's just like a fucking sieve.
A soup strainer. Or sorry.
It's just the colander. Yeah.
I've been dealing with all sorts
don't-
of filters at work for desiccant. They get nasty over time. In my mind, stock is just like a dirty filter at this point.
I was going with, those, the little sticky hand things.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, after about an hour with one of those, yeah, it's kind of got a little of that going on.
Oh,
Aw.
it's like a little like
come
lint
on.
thing sticking out as well. Yeah.
Like they're already kind of gross by themselves, but as a human-sized one of those.
Yeah. So Valak leads you up the stairs to your suites. The rooms are opulent. Each of you gets a key to your room, and within each room there is a massive king-sized bed, massive dresser, beautiful bathroom, a living room. So it's like multiple room suites. This place is you've gotten comped at the fucking Bellagio. It feels like.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
Eli
so first thing I'm doing is ordering every bottle of booze on the room service menu.
Very nice.
I can drink them, but because I can sell them.
So you do order them, yeah, and he and very shortly, there's basically the equivalent of a sending stone on the table that just goes directly to room service or to the kitchen. And Very shortly, Null, you hear a knock on your door, and outside, if you like look out, you can see there's a weird floating cloud creature pushing a cart that's just filled with booze.
Hell yeah. I will
Cloud9.
open the door and take the cart of booze inside and tip him a gold, I guess.
Nice. The little thing outside is a steam method, and the steam method has this cute little bellhop's hat on, and just you can see its little blinky eyes squint at you, and there's a smile across its just like cloudy face. It says "Thank you," and then just jets off down the hallway.
Hell yeah. So I essentially just paid a gold for what I'm gonna sell later.
Yeah, sounds good.
How many bottles do I have here, and how much do they weigh?
I don't know. Let's call it like they brought you up about like, I mean, you probably on the menu they would have the equivalent of like all your basic spirits. So let's say vodka, whiskey, a rum of some sort, a gin, a tequila. Let's call it like 8 bottles, each of them weighing about a pound.
Okay.
They didn't send you up like handles of alcohol, but they definitely sent you up stuff that would be the equivalent of like what you would find in a room service or in it's like a little bit bigger than what you would find in like the fridge in like a hotel room. Nice bottles too.
Yep, they're gonna sell for a pretty penny.
Very nice. Okay. Stock. A few minutes after you get into your room, there's a knock on your door as a large, and why not, we'll say it's this guy, a large equine humanoid is outside the door and holding a strange apparatus.
Hello. What is this?
Felix set me up. He said you're in need for some filtration.
Why, yes. Yes, we would love that. Also, we have another question.
Oh, sure.
Why the long face?
Oh God.
There literally is there is just dead air in the hall. So can I come in? I kind of want to just get this over with.
Oh, sure. I open the door up and just kind of lead them into the room.
Yeah, so he wheels in this machine that has basically a long vacuum tube at one end of it, and it goes into this large octagonal, it's basically like a dodecahedron, and then there is a long series of pipes that like twist and turn, go into like larger beakers, so like larger bulbous type things, swirl and twirl again, and there is a container below like below the spout of it. Not sure if this is gonna hurt or whatever, but you ready?
We don't feel pain very much, so...
Alright, he flips a
Probably.
switch and just stuffs the tube into your chest. And you just hear the sound of like a pool pump, just like as you just get sucked through the tube and into this large dodecahedron device. Within it, there are basically, just a series of screens, filters, different like I don't know, Chuckles, you tell me what fucking filter shit would be in here. Like, we got some carbon filter shit. It's gonna go through some sort of sponge.
Let's
it's gonna go
call
through
it a faux matrix polypropylene expanded.
Yeah, it goes through one of those.
Hell yeah, that's what I call it.
Stock, to you it feels like you are getting a fucking top tier massage.
Oh.
And I mean, like, just imagine, like, that GIF that Destroyer shared is disgusting, but, like, imagine, like, taking, like, a thing of, like, oobleck or something like that and just squashing it in between your fingers and hands, because it's not only there's filters, there's some sort of mechanical thing in here that's absolutely just, like, squishing and, like, moving and...
Yeah, just like pulses it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love that at the end of the cycle, there's just like a subsonic or ultrasonic pulse that just like that liquefies you for a brief moment, and then we just see Stock's gelatinous body material just shooting through all these different tubes and tubes and bulbs and things like that, and then slowly out the back off the final spout just gets reformed in this tub that's been laid out there, and it's one of those like just ostentatious like 4-clawed tub that you just reform in.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you for sucking us off. That felt good. Did our pet rat survive?
1 second. The equine guy walks over to the machine and turns it off, and then pulls out like a pan from the bottom, and there's just like detritus all like in there, and like there's a rat, but it ain't alive.
Oh, that's okay. We want them back, please. And we'll just go over and grab it.
Wasn't it in a hamster ball?
Nope. It
Suit
had an
yourself.
air bubble inside of me.
And it goes back inside that air bubble, and suddenly it just goes and it just wakes up again.
Curious. All right. Although we all have individual rooms, correct?
We all good?
Yeah.
Mr. Gelatinous guy, anything else you need?
Yes, we are very satisfied with our care. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. He just throws the big tube over his shoulder, like packs up all the different other tubes and wheels the cart out, leaving a
I was
little
totally
bit of.
expecting him to just start like vacuuming the drapes with it.
And he closes the door. Eli, what are you doing in your room?
Doing the classic Western. Do a quick check of the room behind furniture for anything, peepholes, bugs, things of that nature. Looking out the window if there is one.
Yeah, you look out the window and you
finally-
can see out into the ward. You see actually down onto the square that you ran across or snuck across, and you can see it's a pretty cool view. You haven't actually been in a building, like you're now on second story of a building, but the floors here are actually fairly tall. Let's see, they actually have, like it's like the first floor is like the size of 2, more or less,
Okay. Uh-huh.
So you look out the window and you get a better view of the city of Sigil than you have ever seen before, where you can now really perceive the strange curvature of the city, and for a moment you almost get that queasy feeling in your stomach of vertigo as you realize you're like on your side technically, but like looking up at the rest of the city curving away before you, and you like get closer to the window and you can look up and you can see more buildings above you, like miles away from you.
Oh boy. Yeah, definitely grab the windowsill, kind of shaking off that bit of vertigo. Taking this all in. I'll spend a few minutes observing any of the Harmonian officers in the square to see if I see any pattern, if they're searching or if it's just
no. You look and you can see that they're just on patrol. It's very easy to tell. They're basically going about their business. Doesn't seem that they had any sort of alarm sounded by you.
And assuming they'll be 15, 20 minutes or whatever, or I don't know how long this is, I would just see if I could pick out a pattern in their patrol. Let's see if there's some pretty obvious timing.
Give me a quick perception check with advantage.
All right.
Nice.
Oh yeah, 22.
You can definitely tell that there are moments where a patrol that you're observing leaves the square to go on a different path or go on a different, continue on their typical beat path. And there's basically like a 15-minute window or so where there are no Harmonium officers in the square.
Once I get that noted, I'll kind of nod to myself, kick off the boots, go find a chair, sit down, tip my hat forward, and just take a nap until we figure out what's going on next.
All right, cool. Glow, what are you doing in your room?
Food.
All right. So you open up the menu and you can see there is all sorts of delicacies and exotic treats and dishes on the menu.
Out of everything.
Pretty much.
Okay, you pick up the sending stone, and a voice, basically there's like a pre-recorded voice that just says, "Please place your order."
Literally one of everything, please.
There's a brief pause. You have the all-expense package. That's approved. Okay, it'll be a little bit. And
No rush. Take your time. Have fun with it.
about 20 minutes later, there's a knock on your door.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. And outside, once again, as with Null, you see a little. This time, it's a little imp that's with a cute little hat on, that is obviously tired and like breathing heavily, as it has a cart like piled with platters and like the kolshes on top of them.
Wonderful. Do you want to take a seat? I told you not to rush. It wasn't a problem.
This wasn't a rush. It's just hard to push all this food with these little wings.
Oh. Yeah. Probably should have had more of you.
Yeah, maybe. All right, enjoy your meal.
Do you want to take a sit? You want to have some food? I'm happy to share.
Are you sure?
I look at the food and I look at them. Yes.
Oh, okay. Just don't tell my boss.
I don't even know who your boss is.
Great.
They flap into the room. Close the door
I easily carry, I lift the cart to shift it around into the room and then bring it over.
All right. Would you want to like just go and chowing down and eating a meal with the little imp guy?
Yep.
Okay. They're fairly quiet throughout the meal, but every once in a while you can catch them just kind of like looking you up and down.
Oh, sorry. Kind of. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Nope. I don't mind at all.
Okay. You can wait till you finish that mouthful, but is that actual fire coming out your skin, or is that some sort of special like spell or something, illusionary magic?
I very thickly swallow and then use kind of produce flame as a increase to like the fire on my hair and body.
Whoa, that's pretty sick. Huh? Cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool.
I know.
And then I go back to eating.
Yeah, it reminds me of home a bit. You see, I'm originally from Avernus. That's where my family is. I'm just here, trying to make a living. Sigil's a great city. It's a cool place. You can meet a lot of different people. I met an angel the other day. They were pretty cool. They were big spender at the casino. It was pretty nice.
Oh, a lot of different people come and they all get along.
Yeah, see, that's kind of the interesting thing about Sigil. It's a bit of a melting pot where people can just be themselves. None of the grudges or wars or extra planet laws really apply to the relationships and the fun that you can have. Yeah, I mean, I've seen Celestial gambling next to a fiend at some of the big tables. It's just normal here.
Oh.
Nobody's judged. Everybody can be themselves.
It seems dangerous.
Oh, well, that's not a problem when Shemeshka is the boss here. Nobody messes with her.
I've heard the name. What are they like? I don't know
Oh.
much about them.
She's one, beautiful. She's gorgeous. And, well, she's got a lot of influence here in Sigil and in the other planes as well. The Outlands, too. Outlands and the other planes. I don't know. There's a reason why the Fortune's Wheel is such a popular establishment. She's got a good thing going here. I think she's smart enough to know that information is sometimes more valuable than gold.
Let's see.
Especially if you got info on the right people, if you know what I mean.
Well, who would these right people be for Chemishka?
See, I don't know. I don't really talk to her that much. That's just what I've heard. Can I have that rib?
I just immediately pass it over.
Thank you.
Like bare hand pick it up and
It's like one of those
Hand.
fucking Flintstone-sized ribs, and he just like, as you pass it to him, he just like falls out of the air. Wow! Hits the ground.
I lean over. You okay?
He's just chowing on it, just like it's laying on him. He's just like, nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, you're okay.
All right. Well, a few hours pass as you all rest up. If you haven't gotten a long rest, you can get a long rest here. It's the equivalent of that.
Question.
Yes.
Would I be able to go down to the big rollers floor, or am I like only allowed in the little rollers area?
Well, as you're about to do that, then yes, you are. The group gets summoned by each of like there's a knock on all of your doors, almost simultaneously, as as different bellhops are all summoning you to the casino floor.
All right.
Alrighty then.
Do I see any coin purses that are a little bit out of the way of eyesight of its owner?
So
Yeah.
currently, you are back downstairs, and you are all meeting back in the Dragon Bar. The casino does await, but as you arrive back at the Dragon Bar, you hear the soft sound of applause as a performer actually gets up on stage. Down there to the south, you see what looks to be some sort of ghostly apparition. A ghostly apparition arrives on the stage, and they start. There actually is a little thing for them. They introduce themselves as the Great Stephen Amber.
Actually sounds like a real performer name.
Yeah. And they start to perform sleight of hand tricks for the audience in front of them, and immediately the audience at the closest to the stage starts heckling the shit out of them. As you can see, 3 gnolls sitting there, and they're just literally hyena laughing at all of the tricks, and just getting like, and just you can see it's definitely shaking it's definitely rattling the performer.
Is it okay? So it's not like they're laughing, enjoying it. They're laughing to fuck with them.
Yeah.
Okay. I immediately stand up, go over, and slam my hand down on the table.
Oh, God
Oh,
damn it.
nice. Give me an intimidation check, please.
While she's drawing attention, I would like to pick some pockets.
Okay. So,
Can
I
I-
mean, you look
can I
around, so
use
yeah, with the intimidation
Strength
check, let's
for
see how good it is.
intimidation? Can I use strength for intimidation?
Yes, yeah, I'll allow that. Yeah.
Slam it real
Sweet.
good.
There you go. Yeah.
Let's go.
So we
One
get that
slam.
cartoon effect as your fist hits the table, as all 3 of like the flagons of drink that these gnolls have on the table just go poof, poof, and come back down, hit the table, splash all over them, and they look back up at you, and they're like, and they look at your face, look down and look back, or look up at you. You look down at them, and there's an immediate just like as they all kind of hyena chatter to themselves in fear as they see this imposing individual. Do you say something?
I think you should give more credit to someone willing to go up there. Unless you want me to toss you up there as well.
there's an immediate just kind of they're all basically like the three hyenas from Lion King. One of them is just like and just like drools a little bit onto the floor. The other one's like
okay. No hurt. I don't want to perform. I don't even know any magic tricks. Sorry, we were just getting into it. Sorry.
And they bow their heads a little bit. Null, give me a quick investigation check, please.
Okay. Wow, great.
Yeah, so you look around, and you can see there is one of the what looks to be like fairly well-off nobles nearby is fairly distracted by Glow's altercation with the gnolls. You can see there is a coin purse on their side. If you'd like to pickpocket, you are more than welcome to.
Yep, I will. Sleight of hand.
Real quick, do I see you going for this?
Give me a perception check, Mr. Eli.
I'm in the back here. We're observing.
Nope,
All right.
You do not.
I was gonna give you guidance, but can't see you.
You don't. You're too distracted by the either by the magic tricks themselves or the.
It's definitely the hyena. The hyena laugh got the poofy tail, and Eli's trying to calm down.
I just imagine I have like a sharp exposed piece of metal like on my wrist, and I just kind of grab the coin purse and just like cut it off.
Little snip.
Yep.
All right. I want you to give me a deception check, Null.
Okay. Can that be with dexterity?
No. Charisma.
Ooh, -3.
And I
Yeah.
am not going to be showing you that.
So
Okay. You feel as you successfully basically slice the coin purse off of this individual's belt, falls soundlessly into your hand as you pocket it. But as you slink back from the table, you feel a intrusion in your mind.
Oh no.
And there is a brief moment where you try to deflect it, but your defenses fall. Null, why did Null defect from the Prime Directive?
Null was outcast as being defective from the factory.
Okay. Cool.
So he was never part of the Prime Directive.
Okay, that's fair. So, thank you. All right, so you feel the coin purse in your hand, and you slink back, look down, you find that there's 20 gold in it.
Not bad.
As the kind of confrontation at the performance bar, or at the stage comes to a close, you see your assigned bellhop Valak comes from around the corner and bows and says, "Please follow me. The casino floor awaits." And he motions towards a massive individual at the far end of the room, a large Oni bouncer who is standing with his arms crossed in front of a door.
I give the performer a thumbs up as I leave.
Yep, they give you a wink, and you can see they're kind of like, you can even tell their tricks aren't that good. But as they give you a wink, they snap their fingers and point at you, and you feel something behind your ear.
I reach back for it.
You find an electrum piece behind your ear.
Hell yeah.
What Electrum? Why would you put this curse on us?
I love it. of all places, why not here?
It
There's no rules here. This is where it's gonna show up.
oh no.
Yeah, and it's like you look at the coin and it's like you don't recognize the minting of it at all. It's like some fucking like Chuck E. Cheese looking ass like thing.
It has a little mouse giving a thumbs up on it.
Yeah. So
Was
go ahead,
Velik,
Eli.
sorry, was Velik leading us over towards the door then?
Yeah, he's leading you over here.
All right, I'll be right behind him. I'm trying to take. I want to see what's coming next.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also, in quick observation, you can tell. Oh, actually, Null, I want you to give me a perception check.
Yep.
Okay, so as you feel that weird twang in your head, but then you look down, and you like count the coins in that purse that you've taken. You look over your shoulder, and you can see this strange-looking bug-like individual. As opposed to the art that's on the token, this guy is in a fine suit, and has like he's sitting there, arms crossed, his weird glowing orange bug eyes look at you, and he gives you a nod, like a knowing nod, and then kind of nudges his head towards the door where Velik and the rest of your party is walking.
Okay, I'll give a little bit of a nod back and follow after and just kind of like give one little glance back before we head in, I guess.
Yeah, he's absolutely watching you leave.
Yep. Not creepy at all.
All right, so you all make your way over to the door. The large individual there looks up at Velik. Velik says, "All right, Vez, these are honored guests of Chemeshka. They're welcome on the casino floor. They passed the test." He just nods silently, steps to the side, pushes the door open, and you can see a very beautiful gilded hallway. After
Alright,
you all, please, says Velik.
Yep, head down the hallway. I'll probably be back of the pack, I guess.
I'll certainly take a step forward in the front, and it'll be pretty obvious to see somewhat of a look of disdain on Eli's face as he looks at the opulence around.
Yeah. So, the party makes your way through this little hallway, and you push through two large, heavy doors. Velik pushes steps forward, opens them for you, and you find yourselves in a beautiful antechamber here in the main casino.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So before you find a the heavy doors swing inward, revealing what looks to be a jingling fountain of gold coins rising from the floor of an extravagant gambling hall. The glittering spout originates from the open palm of a statue depicting a confident Arcadaloth cast in solid gold. The fountain's inscription at the base reads, "Fortune favors the bold." You look around and you can see hundreds of people from across the plains congregate around all manners of games, refreshments, and performances in this lavish, magical casino.
I'm looking for a mark again.
As you look for a mark, Null, you can see more of these bug bouncer guys all around the room. They are all looking and watching you.
Okay. I see.
Also, I need you to give me another deception check.
Yeah, I was worried about that. That one's bad.
Boy.
You feel the same, you feel that same strange twang in your head, in your brain circuits, as something intrudes into your mind. Need you to give me. I want you to give me an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
Yeah. As that twang, as that hang, enters your circuits, your head instinctually flicks over, and you feel like the statue, the fountain statue, is like staring at you.
Yeah. I look up and I give it a wink, but it's not like anything like moving. It's just like the eye turning
The eye
off.
diode, the eye LED turns off and on.
Yeah.
Valak gestures to you all and says, "Your welcome gift awaits you at the casino cage." Points over in the direction of casino cages. So, those who have been to a casino, it's exactly what you expect. It's like the
walk over towards it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's where you cash out or purchase chips.
Off to the cage then.
Yeah, kind of, again, uncomfortable by this level of opulence. We'll just kind of lean in on the shelf. Alright, here you have something for me.
An imp flutters up and sits on a tall stool behind the cage, behind the bar, and says, "Name, please."
Eli.
Oh, yes. Here you go. Shemeshka says, "On the house."
And a black velvet bag is pushed through the little hole in the cage.
I will reach and take it. It's like, you really are far too kind here.
It is just, well, when you are in the good graces of the proprietor, always great to accept gifts. There you go.
Sure. Just like to know why we're in those good graces, I guess. I'll take it and just kind of wander just back a little bit, just kind of like, yeah, just up this way to take a full look across the floor and look what's inside this bag.
So you peek inside the bag, opening up the little satin bag, and you see 10 chips, gambling chips in them. It is a gold-hued token inscribed with stylized razor vines. And
Oh, wow.
you look and you can see there is a little conversion sign on the wall above the cages. Each razor leaf, which is the name of or a razor for short, is worth 10 gold.
What's worth they're in here?
And there's 10.
There's 10 chips?
Yep.
Wow, yeah. Eli was let out a whistle like, whoo. All right. Yeah, plays within his fingers for a bit, looking around. Not sure what to do next.
All right. What's the rest of the folks doing? You all see Eli go to the cages and get some stuff.
Yep,
I
I'm
would
right behind
probably
him.
follow.
Okay.
Similar, yeah.
Each of you
We would be-
receive a similar thing. You state your name. You get your black satin bag with the chips that clack inside of them, and opening them up, you each find 10 razor leaves, 10 razors inside of your bags. Valak steps up to the group and gives another short bow and says, "Shemeshka will be with you in a little bit, but please enjoy the games, enjoy the casino until then, and we will talk to you all later." And he bows and backs away.
Don't feel right. Not to Velek or whatever, but just kind of to the rest of the party nearby. Why all this?
I don't think dwelling on it is gonna get us answers. Why not just have some fun?
We
Fun
will
means
probably
putting your
find
guard
out
down. Yeah.
Well,
Don't quite
you
trust it.
Seem like someone who needs to put their guard down, and I immediately pick Eli up
No,
and start
I try to
heading to
avoid.
the
Okay,
I
Dex,
see it coming. I'm gonna try my best to avoid this.
acrobatics check contested against I
Okay.
guess
Athletics.
Oh,
Athletics.
damn it!
acrobatics. Yeah, contested acrobatics or whatever it is.
Wouldn't she be able to do athletics?
You can.
Because it's a grapple.
Yeah, she's trying to grab him.
So
Worse.
Oh.
Damn it!
Okay, I see you coming. I just duck it, and I
With
just
the first roll, it would have been a tie.
We're
With
doing
all
out the
fours.
second one. I think it basically we just see the cartoon like big hug grasp from Glow, and then Eli just whoop and just ducks out of the way.
It's straight up Zoomy mode, like all fours, no sense of like decorum, and I will
You
sprint
can't
across to the
avoid
other
my
side.
love forever.
The poofed tail of Eli. He just
So I run over
dashes
here.
across.
I
My
try to stay
goodness.
out of line of sight of Glow for now, and
Oh,
try
I
to
love it.
regain my do a little paw lick, a little hair slick back. Make sure no one saw that.
Yeah. So let's take a quick break here, grab some more snacks to go to the bathroom, and then the party will be let loose upon the casino floor.
All right.
Be back in like 5 minutes.
Gonna win big. Put it all on black.
Yeah. Here we go. like Chuckles. Maybe it is. Another good track from Have a Short Rest is always
I've returned.
Welcome back. I have something important to share.
Oh?
Yep.
Why do I feel that looks AI generated to me?
Absolutely is, but I get so much pleasure from the from following the I Like Food, aka Up Food Twitter account. This is another one, another post from just like fucking 1 hour ago.
Now I want spaghetti.
The spaghetti from a giant wok. The goat chilling next to it.
Is that just a goat eating spaghetti?
Wok spaghetti, yeah.
Why yet? The shrimp is actually terrifying.
What?
Works so good.
Check that shit out.
Well,
I mean, to be fair, it does work so good.
Yeah.
it did exactly what it
Yeah, I
said
know.
it
It's
would.
like, I mean, it did what it said. No.
Trying to find good food in the town where my family lives. In like fucking nowhere, Georgia. Turns out there's not a lot of good food choices.
No.
I mean, like, it's like there's like Mexican places, like a couple of barbecue places, which actually like probably give those a go. 'Cause that seems pretty good. Just like the one courtesy like Chinese place where it's like, oh, I don't know, man.
Alright, I'm back.
I back.
Back. You must express your interest or disbelief in goat eating wok of spaghetti.
That goat's living his best life.
I am
Like we
envious of
all
that goat.
dream to be.
And I got another pizza video that just top 10 disaster pizza videos.
Oh no.
Why is this
Okay.
person?
The
What the
disaster
hell?
of making a pizza.
Oh my god.
The-
Oh! Oh no! Oh!
Did you see
Oh,
the one
I didn't even
before it?
think. Oh no, I didn't see the one before it. What the heck?
What's happening? Can we get a quick update on the Witchlight Carnival, please?
It's back.
Okay, so
that's all I can tell you.
we're
I
gonna
don't know
need
anything
you
else.
to investigate at some point what the heck it is. Like maybe just do a drive-by or something. But remember
I
the
know where I
rules.
can-
Remember the
yeah.
rules of interacting with Feywild creatures. Remember, right?
Right. Yeah. Do not make
Offer them your name freely.
No, no.
Take every amount of food that you're offered.
Yep, and accept any invitation.
Yeah, all
Um,
gifts. Eat all the food. Dance with them.
Yes.
Tell them your full name.
give them hopes and dreams.
Be rude. Give them clothing. Don't keep your word, and don't repay.
Somehow steal something.
Yeah.
Leave
is
classic.
old,
Okay.
old iron at home.
Classic house party. Got it. Yeah, I know how to get to that. Where it is. I just have to go. Unfortunately, a pretty big roundabout. It's about half a mile to get there, even though it's like right there.
You should bike. It'd be better. Bike through the night. Relive your glory days.
Especially,
All right.
especially at night. Oh
Yeah.
man, I remember those are fun times.
Glory days,
Great
glory
bike
days.
rides.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you all find yourselves back upon the casino floor. We're on the casino floor, Fortune's Wheel, and it is a sight to behold. As we said, hundreds of people from all over the multiverse are here. Everyone is here, and I mean, we get there's a
His
beautiful.
neutral special is a gun.
No, there's no gun. Here, this is a shot of like the entrance.
No gun, but here's a shot.
Oh wow.
If I help them canned and like catch the coins, do they stay or do they kind of like vanish after?
All right,
a
yeah.
couple
So you
moments?
reach out and try to grab the coins. They pass through your hands.
Yep, kind of thought as much.
That's a mind flare right in the middle of that picture.
Yes, actually, that individual mind flayer
Angels and
walks
demons.
right past you, Eli, and he
Yeah.
is more or less like in a very like nice suit, with his tentacles out, and he's wearing a pair of dark glasses over his mind flayer eyes as he goes and sits down at a card table.
Dude, look at his fucking shoes. He's got the Sultan curly shoes.
What are those?
But yeah, I mean this depiction is pretty accurate and pretty great. Like you can see, look, there's a celestial that's just hanging out with a pit fiend, just like walking across the casino floor. There's a blue slad in the distance. There is like tieflings
Oh, that's
hanging
what that
out.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like just like it's just a place where everybody's just getting along. You look around and you can see that are quite a few different tables for gambling and for entertainment. There is a large stage down there to the you could call it like the southeast. There are a whole maze of slot machines that are just taking up the main floor space area. There are a set of tables that are dealing cards. And let's see. So that is, yeah, there's table games down there to the, or up to like the northwest. And then there also is, behind some red, like red velvet, what do you call it? Like rope, red velvet rope. You can see a giant machine that has a sign placed next to it that this is the grand prize of the,
Oh shit.
this is the grand prize of Fortune's Wheel, which, as you look around the casino, you see a massive wheel, which is very accurately like the sign, the O of Fortune outside, that is in the back, a big glowing gold wheel.
Neat.
You guys have your coin, and you have time to play, so where are you gonna go?
We would like to spin the wheel.
You want to go to the big Fortune's Wheel?
Yeah, buddy.
All right, so Stock, you schlorp your way up to Fortune's Wheel. There is no line at this point, and what you see is you see the game that the casino is named after. The dazzling upright roulette wheel is decorated with blinking lights and prizes galore. It rises from an ornate stage of its own. There is a plush throne sitting before the wheel, where there is a marble platform fitted with a coin slot and a large wheel. You see above the coin slot, Doc, just before you sit down, it says 5 razors to play.
Oh. We'll look around. Is there anyone manning the machine or, overseeing the machine?
Oh yeah, there's a bug boy like right here.
We will tap them and say, excuse us. How do we play this?
The bug dude looks over to you. Its jaws clack and you can hear its voice and it says,
Sit down in the chair and pull the lever after you insert 5 razors.
Okay. We'll lorp over to the chair and go into our bag and put the 5 coins in.
Yep, the 5 chips.
Well, yeah. When do we get the coins back?
The wheel lights up, and there is a beam of light that shines up the lever. And pull it when you're ready.
Oh. We will pull the lever.
Roll me a d10, baby.
Oh, baby, let's see this.
The wheel starts spinning.
Oh, got
There is, also, I'll give a quick description. There are 3 concentric spinning wheels on this thing. So it's not just like one giant wheel. Oh, and actually, here you go.
Oh, okay.
So you pull the lever, and the outer ring spins. It lands on a tentacle.
Huh.
Hooray!
Okay.
What does that mean?
Let me consult. So you land on tentacle. Suddenly in your hands appears a still writhing tentacle of a mind flayer.
Oh,
It's sticky.
we're sticky. Look to the bug. What do we do with this?
Congratulations on your prize. The lights behind the
Oh.
wheel turn off. The glow behind the lever goes away.
We'll sloop up the tentacle and figure out what the hell to do with this thing. This apparently gambling organ dispenser. What the fuck?
You landed on the tentacle. So you look at the wheel, and I'll tell you the descriptor of what's on each one. So there is basically like an XXX on the first 3. The next one is a stein, followed by a coin, followed by a tunic, followed by a flask, followed by a tentacle, followed by a trinket, then followed by a picture of a wheel itself.
Oh, we could have won the whole wheel.
Yeah. The inner wheel has a first one is basically it's the I don't know how to really tell you which one it is, but it's a picture of the wheel, but it has like a little point at the top of it. It's like 11 o'clock on it.
Okay.
On the inner one. So there's that one. Then there is a there's that. Then there's an X, and then there is a key, a feather, 2 coins, a sword, a 4-leaf clover, a bag, a compass, and then another depiction of a wheel. And then once again there is another wheel, a letter, a crown, a fox, 3 coins, a ghost, a big ticket prize symbol, a house, a tongue, and a star.
Okay.
Yep, that's there you go. You still have 5 razors though, as you as somebody kind of taps your shoulder and there's another gambler who's ready to play the game.
Oh, please.
The bouncer looks over to you and says,
Thank you for playing. You can play again tomorrow. 1 roll per day.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. It doesn't make sense to me. We'll slurp off and go find somewhere else to gamble.
yes, you do see that down there. Whoever just picked that.
What's down where?
Are you going over there, Null?
No, I'm just pointing it out.
Yeah.
He's a little guy as far as dragons go.
Yeah.
Oh, down there at the bar or whatever that is.
All right. Well, Eli, what are you up to? You've jetted across the casino floor and you find yourself in a bank of slot machines over here.
After cleaning myself up, poofing the hair down, hat back on, all that, look around the corner, just make sure I keep an eye on wherever Glow is at any given time, my distance. And I'm going to do kind of a nonchalant walk around, ostensibly looking at the machines, the tables, but I really want to be scanning the ceiling and the walls in the corner, anything that could be a magical spying orb, or I don't know if there are cameras or anything that might, or a window or something that would stand out as a place to be observed from.
Sure. So as you stroll around the casino floor, you can see that there are all these slot machines, and there are 2 sets of card tables. One of them is playing a kind of strange game that is a kind of like a weird version of roulette, sort of. And then the other one is what seems to be a game of... I'll just describe them as you watch and observe. One of them is basically people place bets, and a spectator, aka this little dude, except it is shaped like a icosahedron. It rolls itself on the table after all bets have been placed to determine the outcome. I don't know why icosahedron.
It's a D20.
Yeah, it's a dodecahedron. Weird.
Although dodecahedron's a D12.
Oh, dodecahedron. Oh yeah, it's a D20. He's shaped like a D20.
Yeah.
And it rolls itself on the table. And basically you can see that the tables have the numbers 1 through 20, and the players place their razors on individual numbers, and whenever the dice is rolled, you win. If you it looks like you can collect 5 times the amount if you win on that roll.
Huh, all right.
The other one that you can see playing is looks like a card game, and a dice game, and it is more or less a. You can see that each participant player chooses any number of D6s, like any number of D6s, shakes them in a cup, and then other like dealers and stuff like that pick as well. Everybody rolls and reveals their dice all at the same time. The participant with the highest total roll, or the highest total, wins. However, if you roll any one, you automatically lose.
Oh, that's tickling my
I was
fancy
about to
for
say
a
that's
stats
gonna
game.
fucking get your statistics boner fucking full math.
I can optimize this problem. Okay.
And then you can see that there are your typical slot machines, the simplest things. They pull a lever, you see the the slot machines are 3, I believe. No. They are 3 symbol, 3 reels, 6 symbols. That makes sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Classic slot machine.
Yep, your simple one. So yeah, you do a quick observation. I would like you to give me a perception check, please, Eli, as you
got
around.
it. Yeah. Oh no, I'm still flustered from the
Still flustered,
dash.
shiny lights, loud sounds, things like that. Just break your just
Have
too.
post-glow fever.
You're too engrossed in the casino antics of stuff. Okay, so you see, you do see the Mind Flayer who is walking around the floor. You see him sit down at one of the gambling tables, and he introduces himself as Ignatius Inkblot.
All right.
Yep, Ignatius Inkblot. You also see some other main looks. You also see some other named NPCs walking around the floor.
The name Ignatius Inkblot doesn't mean anything to me, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's just a funny name for this guy.
Okay.
You see there is a tiefling that is walking around, and is this guy. Don't disregard. They are totally a tiefling, and they're walking around, and you can overhear them. All of you overhear them because they are very loud about this. It's my birthday. They're very excited that it's their birthday. They're celebrating their birthday. But then whenever anybody's like, "Oh, great! Like, how old are you?" They're like, "You never ask somebody their age," and they just keep gambling.
Oh, that sounds obnoxious. All
right. You see a you see somebody who is it's another just like a noble figure who is basically who seems to be very charitable. They see somebody like lose at one of the tables, and they she looks over and she just says, "Tough luck here on the house as well," and she passes a razor, like a single razor, over to them. She seems to be very charitable. And then you see a Cambion who's sitting at the table of like the dodecahedron, or sorry, the D20 table, and you just watch their pattern, and they just sit there and they like quietly brood over the table, and they just look at everybody, and they just always they're constantly putting 3 chips down only. That's it.
All right. I think after walking around again, just keeping the distance from me and Glow, I will also find my way over
Don't
by
have
that
to
wheel.
say it every time.
I'm gonna be very clear about it right now.
I would like to get behind Eli while he's looking at Glow. Just make sure that while he's keeping an eye on her, I'd like to get behind him so he anytime he looks at her, I am out of his view entirely.
It's a fucking stealth game of just abusing line of sight. Well, Eli, you give your observations. Glow, what are you going to be doing?
I don't know. Probably just wandering around. Just
Okay,
kinda
as you
taking-
wander around, you see a wiry-haired hag, similar to the one that was fishing in Undersigil. You can tell that they're different, maybe. It's hard to tell the features of night hags. But they jump for joy before a boxy clockwork machine fitted with a hand lever. Yahoo! She yells as the machine's three faintly glowing reels display the images of 2 gray worms and a golden ring. "Come to mama!" giggles the hag as 3 writhing grubs wiggle from the dispenser slot and into a brass bucket that's sitting below the slot machine.
I pat them on the back and say congratulations.
Oh, I'm winning big tonight. You want a grub? I got extra.
Those are your winnings.
Ah, you're too kind. This machine's hot. I'm gonna go get a drink at the bar.
She picks up her bucket of wriggling grubs and walks towards the bar that's in the south.
After she leaves, I'm gonna use the machine ones.
Okay, great. So for the slot machines, it is just one razor to play. Okay. You insert one of your chips. The machine lights up. I would like you to roll me a d6, please.
Yeah.
think that's how this works. Okay, roll another d6.
No. Another one?
Okay, roll another one.
Why didn't I just do 3?
I should have just told you to do 3, but this is funny. All right, so
Suspenseful.
you get 3 different symbols: worm, tooth, and a ring.
Guess not that hot.
Is it a type of ring? Is it?
It's just a gold ring, and the machine does nothing. It goes. Brr, brr, brr.
I leave it at that.
Okay, you still have 9 razors. Okay, Null, you've paced around and found yourself behind Eli, who seems to be trying to look around, trying to sleuth out stuff in the casino. What are you doing anything with your chips?
Not at the moment. I am going to see if I can make eye contact with Glow and kind of nod my head towards Eli. See if she picks up what I'm putting down.
Let's see how smart she is today.
Hey.
No.
Glow is
just
very
let my shoulders
engrossed.
drop. Yeah. Oh, but that'll let my shoulders drop, and I'll just let it go. I'll let Eli remain feet planted on the floor for now. And I will. I'll try my luck at one of the slot machines. Why not?
Okay, you sit down at one of them, insert one razor, and
Yep.
pull the lever. You can do 3d6. I'll make it quicker. All right.
Nope. Nothing.
So you see a heart, a gear, and a worm, but nothing happens.
I'll play another.
All right, one more time. Another razor gets inserted in. Ching.
It's a run.
2, a tooth, a ring, and a gear, but nothing happens.
Yeah, fuck it. One more. It'll work eventually, right?
Yeah.
Just a game.
That's how it works.
Gambler's fallacy. Yeah.
You get a tooth, a worm, and a heart, but nothing happens.
And this is why I don't gamble.
Yep. This is Oh.
Okay.
Is that anything?
So you on your 4th roll, your 4th razor gets put in. You get 2 pitchforks and a heart. You.
Oh boy. I like
Oh,
no.
The machine lights up, and then I need to roll me a d6.
Yep. Coming.
Oh boy.
As a slot on the side of the machine opens up, and you take 1 fire damage.
Oh,
I'll play again.
oh my god, stop.
Let's go, gambling time. That's what this is for, everybody. Ooh.
Okay, it's a pair.
Okay, so you see 2 gears and a ring, and the prize slot opens up, and a toothed copper gear falls out into your into like the little bucket at the bottom. It's worth 25 gold.
All right. I've got a copper gear worth 25 gold now.
Yeah, you could turn that into more. You could turn that into more chips if you want to. I don't know how many times you rolled. You keep track of it.
That was 5.
Yeah.
So if I bring that back, do I get 2.5 razors? How does that work?
You could get 2 more razors. They don't give you partials.
Okay, that's kind of what I figured. That means I can roll 2 more times, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can figure out what else is in here. 2, 5, 1. That's nothing.
Yep.
This is triggering.
What? I mean, you got 2 5s. Okay, so it's a heart, a ring, and a heart. The machine lights up, and a slot on the side of the machine opens up, and suddenly a tube with a syringe on the end of it impales your side. Give me a roll a d10.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Yep,
It's just the
this is fine.
strangest fucking.
You get 6
Slot
temporary hit points.
Nice.
Oh, like I got hard gears. Yeah.
Yep,
For
yep.
how long?
Okay.
Okay, so we'll give Null a break here as he as Null's winning big on the slot machines. Back to we got, I know, as we circle back over to Stock, there is a commotion in the center of the casino as 3 individuals seem to just kind of apparate out of nowhere and start to meander around the casino floor. These guys, I guess, like agenderist looking folks are all costumed up, looking very like ostentatious. Oops, I just put them back into the wrong fucking layer again.
We hardly knew them.
Yeah, rip, dude. There they are. Now they're back. All right, there they are, and they start moving around.
Oh wow. All right.
Okay. One of them sidles up next to you, next to Stock and Eli. You can tell they're like just kind of like like schmoozing around with the clientele. They are performers of some sort. They seem to be like entertainment for the night. One of them walks up to you, Eli, and leans in and says, "You wouldn't want to give a lich a hand, would you?" And you look and you can see there's like a weird kind of prosthetic glove hand thing that they have. Give me a quick history check, Eli, and Stock.
All right. Solid 19.
Gelatinous thing created literally yesterday knows a lot about history.
That's 6, no. Eli, for some reason you can tell that they are a poor, well, I wouldn't call it poor, but they are inaccurate but amusing depictions of the Lich Vecna.
Makes sense. Hand. So I look him up and down as he make that joke. And it's kind of looking back. It's like, only if I wanted to get Vec nasty.
They laugh back at you. Ha! I got my eye on you.
I said, go away.
Stock, can you give me a perception check, please? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Null, I need you to give me a perception check too.
Oh,
Get nervous when the checks start flying around.
Okay. The Vecna impersonators fuck right off.
I relax slightly. Weird.
Pickpockets.
There's the insectoid guy next to us here. Guys, look over. Is like, what was that all about?
They're just entertainers for the night.
Kind of
Gosh,
off-putting.
they're
if you
Elvis
ask me.
impersonators.
Well, when are we going to meet big boss? We've been spending some, well, not our money, but
He looks at you
It's all
kind of
nice and all.
confused.
Don't know what you're talking about.
oh, forget it. I look around,
Eli,
scanning for
Give me a quick. You give me a perception check.
Oh yeah. Juicy.
You're missing your forgery kit.
oh shit.
Oh hell no. Pat my pockets. Think through who was close, and I'll follow the Vecna guy who was just in front of me.
Yep. Okay.
I don't know which one he is, but I'll walk up, kind of, I'm not doing like the sneaky walk. I was like, "Hey, Mister!" As I go fall after him, whichever one it is.
Yeah, they all look the same. Weirdly, one of them turns around, looks at you, and just says,
What can this lich do for you?
You can return what's mine.
I don't know what you mean.
One of you three just came up, put your hand in my face. My kit of alternative disguises and handwriting is gone.
There is a brief pause as you can see their eye, like, or their one good eye, dart from side to side. I don't know what you mean, my feline friend. We're just here as entertainment. Just why don't you go gamble those chips, have a good time?
I might do that if I have all my property back. I'm not here to be nice. I'm here to find answers. And if you took my things, I really would like to have them back. I throw my cigarette to the ground, which I still had, and stomp it out on the carpet because
A cat smoking cigarettes is funny.
Yeah.
I am going to make my way, seeing the commotion, and just stand behind Eli imposingly.
Yeah.
I would like to, while he's talking to this guy, pick the guy's pocket.
Okay. Give me a stealth check, Null.
Yep.
Can I give him advantage because I'm distracting?
Yep.
Yes!
Stealth, 26.
All right, you're a fucking ghost, my man.
And then I'd like to specifically try to find the forgery kit that was brought up.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm also making assumptions that they took it. So I have no idea if it left.
Yeah.
I think it disappeared earlier.
I mean, you're all overhearing this. It's not like a loud casino floor, so yeah, you can find these things. Okay, so Null, give me a sleight of hand check, please.
Yep. Also an advantage because they're distracted.
I'll call that. Yeah. Nice.
Not as good. 16 now.
You find a forgery kit on this individual.
I will without reveal I will just toss it to Eli, like get his attention and toss it to him from behind this guy.
All right. Yeah, I'll just catch it then.
Yep.
Look back up at the guy. Yeah, like this.
They
What kind of 2-bit formers are you stealing from the clientele?
all three of them immediately start to just book it into the crowd.
Pretty shit casino, honestly, if they don't catch them.
You see Eli, Glow, and Stock where you are up there. As soon as they start to book it, you see the bug guy puts one of his weird fucking chitinous appendages up to where his ear would be, nods, and starts to sprint after them.
Secret Service bugs, I love it.
I want to pull my gun and cast ensnaring cables and then shoot the guy in the back.
Okay, so everything's kind of happening snap of the moment here, and you hear people just going, "Oh, what's going on? What?" And these dudes disappear. I need you to give me a perception check at advantage.
Yep.
Ooh, nice. Okay, super cool. So what happens here is you are training your eye on one of these guys as they dive through the crowd, and you watch as their shape reappears as they pass behind one of the larger, let's call it a pit fiend or something like that. They appear behind them, they run through trying to break your line of sight and come out on the other side, and you can see that they look they look different, but it's a dwarf dressed up as a Vecna impersonator.
Doppelgangers, I'll just say out loud as I take the shot.
Okay, yeah. You take a shot in the middle of the casino.
Yep.
I immediately, after the shot is fired, I grab the end of Noel's gun.
Okay. Oh, it's a crit! Nice!
All right.
Okay, so that's gonna be that damage plus they're now restrained. Oh, they're restrained, and they'll take a d6 of piercing at the start of each of their turns.
Yeah. So the cables, the bullet from the rifle, in slow motion, flies across the casino floor, pierces this dwarf Vecna, who then suddenly, from the bullet wound, metallic cables sprout and wrap around their body, pinning them to the ground, as two of the three of the bug bouncers just fucking jump on them like fucking pound, like there's like dog pile on top of them. You watch as the other two
drop the spell.
Yeah, you watch as the other two impersonators kind of just put their hands up and just back away as more of the bouncers seem to like appear from behind like tables and stuff like that. And they get led out of the casino.
Yep. I will put my gun away.
I am still holding on to it.
I would suggest that you let go.
The hell are you thinking?
I caught the guy.
You shot him in a room full of people.
And I'm a good shot. I hit
And what
him.
if you missed?
I wouldn't.
There's always one time.
I look up
And
at this
it
point. I
wasn't
look
now.
up because I've been checking the fortune kit and make sure everything's there and put it away. And of course, light another cigarette because we gotta keep chain smoking. Look back to the two of you guys. No matter how good a shot you are, always rough to do it in a crowd. I think she's right on this one.
The irony of having your forgery kit stolen is really funny.
It's also I was trying like it's my set of creative handwriting. You know, it's like
It's
calligraphy.
my watercolors.
yeah.
Their
Oh.
petty thieves shooting was a little drastic.
Look, it's an ensnaring shot. It's not lethal. I lie through
Or
my
maybe
fucking
people like us.
You have teeth? You're a robot.
He smiles and just
Yeah,
has
no.
the LED grid of teeth. Nyeh.
Now, I don't
Yeah.
particularly care if you hit anyone in here. I don't have any strong feelings, but we're trying to get answers from the proprietor, and I don't think they take too kindly. That is all.
I think they will take kindly to the fact that we caught thieves among their
We could have done
establishments.
that without firing a shot.
And yet, I got it done quick.
Unless
The,
this was a test of some kind.
The bug bouncers come up to your group, and one of them puts a pincer appendage on your shoulder, Null, and gives you a look and says, "We're gonna overlook the purse that you took from the clientele earlier for your assistance here. Thank you."
Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to make up for misdeeds. And I'll give the blink out light back on wink.
When they've said that you took first, Eli's immediately checking his pockets.
Yep.
The
still there,
the
alright.
bug bouncer gives you a nod, his red eyes meeting yours for a second, and as he leaves, he drops a razor into your hand.
Nice, my addiction being fed.
The bouncers return back to their posts
Yeah.
as the night continues. Those who still have
Glow-
razors or anything, would you like to do anything else?
First,
haven't
Glow
s-
is furious and highly debated trying to break Noel's gun before letting go and leaving the casino room.
Are you going back to? Are you going down to the bar?
So
So
probably
what
just
you-
like leaving the room itself just to cool off.
Oh, well, guess what? There's a perfect place to cool off.
Ooh.
You see down to the south, there is a bar, and the bar has a large illusionary neon sign above it it's called the Ice Lounge.
Sure, then I'll go there.
You walk up as chilly fog emanates from the bar top, and as you approach, you see the bartender, who has a name tag on their fur that says Phiwi, Phiwi, is a large Yeti. who smiles at you with their Yeti teeth and says,
What can I do for you?
I love it.
That's a Yeti voice.
Oh, this is great.
I'm still kind of gritting my teeth, and I say, just whatever you can make.
You want the house special?
Sure.
It's called the Abominable Yes, Please.
Stop being adorable. I'm trying to be angry.
It'll cure your anger. You know what?
he looks at you and asks,
What's your name?
Low.
they look down at like behind the bar.
Oh, special guest. Drinks on the house. Here you go.
And they start to make the drink, and it takes like a moment or two as they start to concoct something behind the bar. As you roll up to the bar, Null, you hear a grumble next to you. As you see a white dragon sitting at the bar next to you, fumbling with a single gold piece, with what looks to be a half dozen glasses empty on the bar next to them.
This damn place it's a ripoff. You just take your money. Yeah, there's no winning here. My hoard. All of my hoard is gone. They stole it.
And then you hear from behind the bar, Nope, they didn't steal your hoard. You bet all of your hoard. And also, you have a tab that you need to pay, by the way. 100 gold. The dragon, you hear as the dragon's head hits the top of the ice bar.
This is all I got.
They hold up the 1 gold coin.
Do I hear any of this?
Yeah, you're literally sitting right next to them.
Well, it was Noel came up.
I think he meant to say glow.
Whoa, sorry.
I think
Yeah.
I look at him and look at the bartender, and I ask, and I lean forward, can you just put it on whatever my tab is?
Oh, honey, your tab. Yeah, you got a free tab, but this guy's got to pay his debt. I'm sorry. He owes us 100 gold.
Then put the debt on me.
I can't do that, sweetheart.
Then why not?
If you want to pay his debt off, that's fine, but they can't pay. They can't pay.
I begrudgingly sit back down.
Okay. They finish making the drink and hand you your abominable yes please, which is a fucking towering frosty cocktail.
Here you go.
I
How special?
immediately go for it.
Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Get Swifty. Oh.
Nice. This is one of the tastiest cocktails you've ever drank. And with that Constitution saving throw, you get the perfect amount of face-numbing coldness without your face feeling like it's about to fall off.
Woo.
Okay. All right. Null or Stock or whoever, is there anything else you'd like to be? You all still are in possession of some lovely coinage. Is there anything you'd like to do? Null's gambling.
Slot machine. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's nothing.
All right. I got 3 more. Oh, 2 ones. That's grubs, I think.
That's 2 grubs, baby. Give me D3. Nice. A singular larva plops out of the slot and into your hand. A face, a
Goddamn.
humanoid face stares back up at you.
Oh,
I will set it on top of the slot machine. And I will go again.
Why do you abandon me?
Oh, you hit the watch.
Okay.
Jesus.
And nothing.
And nothing, and then I think this is the last one.
A friend!
Oh,
Give me a D3 again.
yep.
Two
Oh.
friends!
2 more grubs come out.
Oh,
You now have a trio of larvae that are just like they have those most weird, grotesque humanoid faces on them, and they're just sitting there like,
Yay, Daddy!
mingle amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. I will let them like mingle amongst themselves on the top of the slot machine, and I will walk away.
as you're walking away, Null, you feel a tap on your shoulder, and like the night hag is there, and she's like,
You gonna take those?
They're all yours.
Oh, sweetie, you're so nice.
and she just like scoops them into her bucket, and there's like 3 sickening plops, and they're like, and then from within the bucket you hear,
Yahoo! Wow! Yay! Party!
Okay, I'm hearing the worms game, the worms
Yep.
demolition.
for sure.
Yep.
If there's still some time before things are going on,
Yeah.
and Eli is not spending any of his money, he is going to also work his way down towards the bar. And
Nice.
go ahead and cowboy up against the bar next to Glow, doing his best not to really look too close at the dragon, and just lean up and just do the classic double whiskey, neat.
Sure.
Whoa,
You want your free drink?
sorry. Why is everything free here? Yes.
Your special guests.
I keep being told that. All right.
Why are they special guests and I'm not?
Says the dragon. Like literally the head is just like on the bar, just lolls over and looks at you, Eli. It's a head that's probably like half the size of your body.
What makes you so special?
You know, friend, I'm still trying to figure that out myself. I have to say, though, I've never seen a quick read of the situation. A dragon such as yourself be so despondent at a bar. You must have quite the tale.
Casino took all of my money.
Well, that's their plan, ain't it?
I thought you were supposed to have a good time at the casino. The name is Fortune. Fortune. I'm supposed to take my hoard and make a fortune.
Eli just sort of just shakes his head and kind of looks back at his drink. That's not how this works. How much they got you down by?
I lost all my money, and then this guy, like he, his head, the head of the dragon, like motions towards the Yeti bartender.
They say that I owe them 100 gold. I got
You don't
this.
even-
He plonks down a single gold piece on the table.
Oh, large dragon like yourself, and all you got to your name's a single gold coin.
It's a
Where you from?
disgrace.
Well, where are you from originally?
I'm from
Oh, what's the name of the?
Icewind Dale.
Eli has no idea where that's from, so.
Yep.
All
It's
right.
cold. Really cold.
I do want to size him up. I don't know how much I would know about dragons, but how.
Yeah, give me a
powerful
nature
does this
check.
one seem? All right. 18.
So you can tell that they are, though they speak like they are, you know, they speak like they are learned. They are still a young dragon.
How long you been in this town?
Sigil? I'm just visiting. Came in this morning through a portal.
You lost your whole horde in one day.
I got really into, well, put all of it onto 20.
And I'm a guess. Never rolled one.
No, not once.
You're stuck here until you can pay off your tab.
That's what they keep telling me.
Tell you what, stranger. I'll pull out my purse of razors. I'm not one for gambling, and I hate to see someone taken advantage of. Here, I'll toss it over to them. Use that, pay off your debts. Remember Eli. If you ever get, or like, remember the name Eli. He's the one who helps you out.
As you toss the sack through the air, Fiwi, the bartender, immediately just like catches it, looks at it.
That'll pay off their debt. Thank you, kitty cat.
My name's Eli.
Thank you, Eli.
Thank
All right,
you.
Winter's Bite, get out of here. Your debt's paid.
And the dragon nods, kind of walks over to you and like gives you the most awkward hug, Eli, that you've ever experienced.
Oh, all right. Yep.
It's like, I mean,
That's
imagine
fair.
like, yeah, this like giant, this fucking large dragon just like comes over, it like rests its long head and neck over your shoulders and just like,
Oh, I owe you, Eli. You're a friend of Dragonkind.
All right. Just you remember that.
and they
Dragon
Well,
descents.
and they you know stomp out of the casino, and as they like leave the big doors, they just turn around and give two clawed middle fingers to the entire casino
Fuck you, you're a terrible casino.
and just leave.
Yeah, do I get the vibe that any of the machines or tables here pay out in actual razor leaves, or is it all random bullshit?
The card tables actually pay out razors,
Okay.
or the
The
card
slot
and dice
machines and
tables.
stuff don't.
The machines seem to give out random shit.
Gotcha.
I mean, technically, anything that's given out with that's worth gold can be converted back to razors. So, but
That's
yeah.
what I figured. It's equivalent. There, it's liquid value between those. So, I was as the dragon leaves, and I look over to Globe for the first time since sitting down. I just hope that investment pays off. Better than gambling away, anyways.
For those who still have a little bit of razor money, do you want to do anything with it? I don't know. I think Null, you're out, but you still have gear that you can convert.
I would catch out the gear for gold, but
Okay. Yeah.
I would not care to get more.
Okay. So you get 25. You can convert it. You can cash it out to 25 gold.
Perfect.
And stock. I know you have 5. You have 5 razors left. Do you want to place that on anything?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go over and sorry, we're gonna go over here and roll.
Oh, are you gonna do the D20?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. Where are you gonna put your razors?
Sorry, it was on the numbers, right?
Yeah. So there's two
Yeah.
there's 2 dice games here. One of them is just you place your bet on a number 1 through 20, and if the D20 lands on it, you get 5x of the winnings. The other one is the D6 one, where you can pick any number of D6s, and as you play, the higher number wins. But if you roll a 1, you
Roll all 1, you lose. Okay, yeah, I'll do the D6 and roll on 4.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, I got some fun stuff to do then. So so you're the only one participating. So you'll roll that. Okay, there's let's call it like 3 excuse me, 3 participating folks at the table. The bet for this oh yeah, and the dealer is a vampire. That's fun.
An odd touch. Please don't suck us.
We will
Hey,
not suck.
We've already
you.
had that today.
No suck. Dealer, blah blah blah. This one doesn't really. Oh, the buy-in for the table is 1 razor per game. Oh, okay. So it's 1. So the buy-in is 1 razor, and you have, let's call it like there's the dealer and 2 other folks at the table. So total of like 4 razors would be at play, unless somebody wants to up the ante. Okay.
You would just leave that, yeah.
All right. So, the dealer is going to roll. The dealer is also going to roll. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're gonna do. One's gonna roll 2d6s. One of the NPCs is gonna do 2d6s. Another one is going to do a. They're gonna roll big. They want to do 8d6.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Yeah.
They got fucking lucky.
And then the dealer is gonna do 3d6. Let's see what you got. What do you say, 46?
I'll do 4, yeah.
They did get really lucky. Oh,
That's a
you
good
did
roll for
too.
4.
Wow. Not lucky enough.
Hold on, I need
though.
to make some plots. Give me a second. I can optimize this.
Would you want to try to? I'm interested. In the meantime, the last few things that happen here. One, the next event in the casino, Eli already took care of.
Oh,
It's like 3.2 is the amount of dice you actually want to roll.
but it's gonna be dependent on the number of players and the win percentage.
Oh, yeah, I just was going off of just dealer. I was going off like blackjack
dealer?
rolls of,
Yes.
of the hands versus the dealer. That's
Yeah.
what I was assuming beforehand.
Can somebody roll me a
Gotcha.
D3?
Wait, what did I do to resolve? Was it the dragon? That
Yeah.
was
Yeah. I'll just
Okay.
read this out. So, if the characters didn't pay the bar tab of Winter's Bite, the young white dragon is in the ice lounge. Finally snaps.
Oh shit. Okay.
The dragon wreaks havoc as he heads for the stage to bully the current performer.
I'm kind of sad we didn't get that, but at the same time, I'm very happy I did that in character to try to buy some allies around here and try to get some sense of what's going on.
Yeah, so Stock rolled the first D3. Sorry, Glow. So on stage, this was to determine who's performing. On stage, the lights dim, and you see the curtain pull back, and another ghost, comes upon stage. He was dressed in a sharp suit, and an announcer states, "Welcome from a faraway land of San Citlan, Cecilia Tlapyaya. Tlapyaya. What the fuck? I can't say that. Tlapaya? Tlapaya? Cecilia Tlapaya. They take out a pearl white guitar and start playing a salsa flamenco beat, and then suddenly 10 skeletons appear behind them, playing brass instruments as a massive ensemble Tillian style thing starts to go off.
Book is gonna be very disappointed he's not here.
Yeah. And all right, well, anybody else who still has Glow is the last one with razors. Do you have anything you'd like to do with your gambling money, or are you just keeping those chips to cash out?
I'm just keeping a hold of them.
Wait, we can cash out.
Yeah.
Wow, I got 10 nickel. It's okay.
You still have, I mean, you just bet 1 on that, so you still have 40 gold
Yeah.
worth. Okay. So, as the night wears on and more folks kind of come in and out of the Fortune's Wheel, there is a sudden kind of like pause as the lights dim in the casino.
Whoa.
Ooh, spooky music. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Hell yeah, that's cool music. The lights dim and the crowd murmurs with anticipation. And like a spotlight, a portal appears in the hall's vaulted ceiling and casts a golden glow on the casino floor. A grand spiral staircase twists down from the portal, accompanied by an orchestral fanfare. A copper-furred, fox-headed being in an exquisite gown gracefully descends the stairs. Her arrival is met with a thunderous applause.
That's the one on the cover.
It is.
Eli is definitely eyeing her up.
Oh
Furry.
no.
Yeah, damn
Oh
furries.
no.
It's okay. It's a cat, all right?
He's a fox. It'll never work.
Yeah, haven't you seen The Fox and the Hound? Same principle applies.
So that was the grand entrance from
It
above.
is. So you see, who you can obviously tell right now, Shemeshka arrives on the casino floor, and she immediately turns to Null, and walks forward and smiles at you, Null, and says, "Welcome, welcome to Fortune's Wheel. I'm sure you've been enjoying yourself tonight. I've heard you've already been up to many escapades. Please, if you and your companions would join me, I would love to have a conversation with you in the private rooms."
I look around at my companions to see if they even notice that
Oh,
this is going on.
I'm already walking over. I tip my hat. Ma'am, looking for answers. Happy to join you.
And I think I will be able to provide those answers. But let's talk first.
Of course.
You see her eyes glint for a moment, and glow. You at the bar, the Yeti leans forward and says,
Sorry to bother you, but, the proprietor of the casino would like to talk with you.
I see. I think about it for a second. I down the rest of my drink and then head over.
The glint in the eye definitely feels very Persona.
yeah, kind of, huh? And then the vampire dealer at the table looks to you, Stock, and says, "Shemeshka wants to talk to you. Shemeshka would like to speak with you."
Okay. We'll speak with them.
You find yourselves in a private room with this proprietor of the bar. I move you all over to one of the private rooms for the
Ooh.
part of the casino. She sits behind the table. She shits. She immediately just shits. She settles into the chair at the table with her back to the wall, looking at the door, of course. And she asks, "I hope that you all enjoyed yourself in my casino. We pride ourselves in some of the best entertainment and gambling experiences here in Sigil, and, to be honest, in all of the planes."
We certainly had a great time.
I'm so glad. So very glad. Well,
What do we do with the tentacle we won?
Oh, you won a tentacle from Fortune's Wheel. That's excellent. Well, you can keep it. Consume it. Turn it into calamari. Turn it into sushi. I don't care.
How did one acquire this tentacle to gamble it?
So, your unique plight. I'm very curious about this.
Oh.
Yeah. Me too.
Pharaoh communicated to me that, well, the four of you, or should I say, multitude of you, have a little bit of a multiple personality disorder issue right now.
I suppose that's a succinct way of putting it.
I can assist with this. I'm sure you have heard from others here in the casino that I am a bit of a proprietor of information and a finder of information. I can get to the bottom of what is afflicting you, solve this problem of your, well, multiple personality disorder. But, of course, as I'm sure you've expected, this needs to be a deal that can benefit me as well. I would give you this information in exchange for a favor.
Is that a specific favor, or at some point down the road you'll expect something of us favor?
You are quite smart, aren't you? It's a specific favor. You see, well, similar to what you are, my Warforged friend, I have a monodrone that has vanished from my casino into the Outlands outside of Sigil. It's been some time ago and they have not returned, and well, I'm extremely busy here at the casino. I don't have time myself to track them down, and well, unfortunately, this rogue automaton is an accountant of mine. They have sensitive information about the casino that I am not interested in letting others find.
I would assume it's nothing but the most upstanding and most clean records, but one that might be taken by an adversary to find some weakness or otherwise value in your games here.
Oh, what a strange assumption, but you could be correct.
I mean, the other assumption's not quite as charitable.
So, if you could locate R04M, commonly called Rome, I will be able to answer your questions about your dualities, trialities, quadralities, whatever they may be. It's a simple request. They're in the Outlands, and I can help you get there. If you want to know more about your issues, I would suggest you accept this. I don't know anybody else in Sigil who would be able to dig up information that you need.
Question.
Yes.
Would you be able to get the fuzz off our ass?
Oh, the harmonium. Yes.
Oh, I
Of
thought you were going
course.
to talk about getting a razor. Never mind.
I don't need a razor. But if that's part of the deal, then I think I am on board.
My agents will assist right away. Your records would be scrubbed clean from the Harmonium's wanted list. You find R04M, and I'll have the information for you. No problem.
What about the records of the other us's?
Scrubbed. I have my ways.
All places.
Glow looks very relieved.
How are you so certain that we all have these others?
A mistress of information does not reveal her sources.
Yeah, if I'm going to agree to do this, and I will say I'm leaning towards this as I myself want to understand, I need a little upfront information just to put me at ease.
Would this be enough? She snaps her fingers and 4 satchels appear on the table. 300 gold each. Now.
Gold's not that important, but sure.
What's the reaction from others?
Yoink.
Like as soon as it hits the table, like and like there's almost a moment where you think only 3 hit the table.
Null's third arm comes out of his cloak.
Yeah, Null's already pocketed it.
After a brief delay, Eli will pick it up. I don't want to make this just a simple transaction in this sort of way. I need to know. But if this will help us get to the grease the wheels and get us going, I will kindly accept. And I will pick it up and tip my hat to the complicated names.
Shemeshka.
Yeah, that one.
Shimona.
I wonder if they have a pronunciation guide at the beginning of this, like they do in all these things. It's always really funny to kind of like see what that is. Okay. Stock, do you take the money?
You take the money for sure.
All right. Yeah, so everybody gets 300 gold each.
Nice.
Shemeshka smiles and she gives you a foxy, toothy grin.
No.
As she and I think I can give you a he has a oh god. Yep. There she is.
I expected her to be like more like live because Fox usually is, but she thick.
It's also a foofy dress.
True, but like it's cinched around her waist and
She's got some she's got she ain't like no life Fox. Also I think this is a better picture in all honesty. I like this a lot. This is like her arrival.
Nice.
Her arrival at the
With I see the description of like the sleeve thorns and things.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, with the sort of interaction for a few minutes here, Eli, being scaroused, is trying to understand what this is. What is she? Because this doesn't seem like anything he's seen before.
Yeah, why don't you give me a
You're just a tall Volpira.
Tall Volpira for
Volpira.
sure. Give me a Arcana or History.
Let's see. They're both the same, so we'll go with history since that makes sense.
You have. I think the sitting here with her in the room, you have heard of or have read about somewhere a fiend called an Arcanoloth.
Arcanoloth, okay.
Which is a type of Yugoloth, which is a fiend from Pandemonium, I believe. It's a fiend from one of the lower planes.
I know we've run
Didn't
into them in
you
previous.
mean Arcanoloth in Icewind.
Yeah, there was one in like the library.
Yeah, there was. Yes, there was one in the Library of the Lost City. Yes, and also, everybody but Neon here in this party also faced off against an Arcanoloth in Curse of Strahd.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, there was one fucking flinging fireballs at you from like a statue in the tomb of the.
It was
the Amber
inside,
Tomb.
and yeah, I remember that. Oh, that's funny.
And then afterwards,
But
he has
in-
punched on corpses.
Strahd was. It's Strahd. Stuff happens.
But yes, you do recognize them as an Arcanoloth, which is I think that's all you really recognize it as. Like Arcanoloths are fox embodied fiends from the lower
Like
planes.
powerful. I know that they're very powerful.
Powerful and
That would be
conniving. Yes.
Yeah. Eli's wary, but needs to know answers.
He wants to impress his new mommy.
If
There may be a tertiary goal.
if this upfront payment is satisfactory, I would love for you to go out and search for R04M out in the Outlands where they disappeared. And to get you started, I have a keystone for you. And she places a piece.
I just had her pull out a beer from her pocket.
Keystone. It's just
Yeah,
a fucking
Keystone.
Keystone. Yeah, beer, slams it on the table.
Sorry, that was, I didn't mean to
Shotgun
interrupt
this
that much.
now,
Yeah.
you bitch.
Oh,
She
shoot.
places a piece of lapis lazuli carved into the shape of an eye onto the table. This is a key to a portal. It is located in the clerk's ward near the base of a gigantic statue of a rearing three-eyed horse. Portal stands in an archway and will lead you to the Outlands.
Alright. There's Outlands. What can you give us a heads up for?
You're gonna fight a lot of Felbors and pick up poo.
She
I
looks
can
at
hear
you. She looks at you, and I know you're joking. She looks at you, and Shemeshka looks at you, Glow, and she says, "You're not far off.
Oh no.
Excuse
I
me.
don't
I'm
like that.
quite busy, and I need to get my agents to work finding out information about you four. If you excuse me, I must go back to my business and attend to the casino."
One moment.
Yes.
I assume you're strong, yes?
She looks to her arms. I lift.
Well, you do, and you look fantastic, by the way. But I meant, well, I guess general. I look over at Noel, and then look back and say, I can't deal with him right now. Would you kill me?
She looks at you, and her eyes. Give me an insight check, Glow.
Interesting.
She looks at you, smiles, and just kind of turns her hand at you, and yeah, you die.
There was
That's
also the
incredible.
ulterior motive of letting the group see how powerful she actually was.
Waving a hand and you're just dead.
Yeah.
So, Eli's still gonna respond to that, kind of like, oh, what? Oh.
Could have asked me. I would have done it.
Yeah. So actually,
Is the
sorry.
body still there?
So I need you to give me a charisma saving throw, Neon.
Can I willingly say
Yeah,
fail?
you can willingly fail it. Because what everybody sees is instead of, it's not like Glow just dies, suddenly Glow is just gone. She just disappears out of the room, just with a pop, as Shemeshka just kind of like turns her hand. And Glow, you find yourself in the middle of a lake of lava, as you burn to
Nice.
death.
Well, it's a painful way.
That's
but
one way
alright.
to do it, I suppose.
Question: does that mean that all of her stuff burns, or when she comes back, will she have her stuff again?
And you guys get the asshole again. But we'll pick up on that next time as Glow disappears, and just poofs out in the middle of and just is gone. Temeshka smiles, gives a curt nod, and says, "I must excuse myself." And
Of course, ma'am.
will set my agents to finding more information about you all. Enjoy your new
Well-
companion when they arrive. And she exits.
Eli's just about to say something. Oh, all right.
And that's where we'll end for tonight, as you all, as Glow
wild
is been transported elsewhere to get cooked, and we'll pick up on that next time.
Just here, let the girl cook.
I'd say as you leave the private chambers, you go back to the floor. The last denouement, as like the after credit scene of today's episode, is that Night Hag is back at one of the slot machines, and she's just like, "All right, Mama needs another larva," and she pulls the slot machine, and then suddenly the slot machine like starts dancing and moving, and you notice that it's actually a fucking duodon, or whatever the fuck these things are called.
I have no fucking clue what that is. What the hell?
It's a Modron.
Ah.
It looks like one of those weird automatons from the Neutral Place.
Yeah, it's a duodrone, specifically. As you can see, it's 2 parts. It starts laughing, dancing, and then it explodes, and out of its shrapnel, you see... Neon, is it... Are we talking...
Zerali.
Is it Zerali back?
Yeah, it's Zerali.
Yeah, so Zerali falls upon the floor.
Are we out? We are leaving now? And we
Yeah,
see
you're
this?
in the casino floor as Zerali just like tumbles out onto the floor as she gets ejected from one of these slot machines that blows up.
I'm going to not like offer a hand to help her up. I am just going to like grab arm and pull her to her feet.
Yeah, and Eli in the back just face palms. Oh, god damn it, not her again.
Glad to see
You don't
you
seem
too,
to like-
pussycat.
All right, we'll pick up there next time as we leave the casino.
Oh, that was
Oh
fun.
my fucking god.
I was really